Seither Chronicles is played between two players, 1 versus 1. In this video, we will cover everything you need to play your first game of Seither Chronicles. First, players will need a 60-card deck. You can choose from one of the 4 starter decks that Seither Chronicles has to offer. The Vikings are a great choice to play some of your first games with some of the strongest creatures in the game and even more powerful attacks. The Pirates are a very fun deck to play. They offer disruptive strategies, allowing players to find alternative ways to win the game. Valkyries are a very unique deck with the ability to glide throughout the battlefield and even give protective barriers to their allies in play. Last but not least, the Shamans, which offer a control style of play with combo-driven strategies. It will leave your foe questioning their very next move. Let's take a look at the playmat, where all of the epic battles for Seither take place. This zone is where your grimoire, or your deck, is to be placed. The feral pile, or discard pile, is where a creature goes when it no longer has any Seither. It is now considered feral, along with any equipped cards. After you play a Seither, treasure, chapter, or trap card, they are to be placed in the feral pile. Next, let's take a look at all the rows that make up the battlefield. First, we have the combat row. All creatures with the combat icon on the top left part of the card are to be placed. You can choose any one of the 6 spaces to place that creature. Once a creature has been played on that spot, it cannot move unless otherwise instructed. Next, we have the ranged row. This is where all of the creatures with the ranged icon are to be played. Ranged creatures can target and attack creatures on the combat, ranged, and artillery row. The third row is where all artillery cards with the artillery icon are to be played. At the top of the playmat, this is where the hops, or turn tracker, is located. This is where players track their round wins and losses. You can use a coin, die, or hopper to track your progress. Players will need a handful of 6-sided dice to show an increase or decrease in creature Seither. Red dice are used to show when a break ability has been used. Hop tokens are used to keep track of players' turns and round wins and losses. You can use a coin, die, or one of the Seither Chronicles exclusive standees. Status markers are used to indicate if a creature has been poisoned, frozen, or has sacred barrier. And finally, a way to keep track of your total Seither. Now you're ready to play your first games of Seither Chronicles. Before you go, hop on over to the Battle Bunnies website. There, you will find everything you need to play as mentioned in this video. In addition, there are also epic Seither Chronicles TCG bundles, which gives you everything you need to play right out of the box, including exclusive rare versions of the card not found anywhere else.